The Richest Man in Babylon by George Carlos. Audiobook summary. Amassing wealth isn't difficult, but it has two preconditions. You need to want money, it needs to become a priority, and you need to understand it, you need to understand how it works. Fortunately, the basics aren't hard to master. Nor have they changed in the last few thousand years. And once you cut through The Richest Man in Babylon's repetition, you'll realize it basically tries to answer three questions. How can I acquire money? How can I not lose my money? And how can I make money multiply? And for a taste of the original, check out Claeson's 7 Cures for a Lean Purse, his 5 Laws of Gold, and a handful of Richest Man in Babylon quotes at the end of the post. For now though, let's dig in. How can I acquire money? The secret to acquiring money is to work for it. Step 1 is to stop procrastinating. Get out there and earn a living. Step 2 is to keep honing your craft so you increase your earning power. Step 3 is to make sure you set up a pension so you can keep acquiring money even when you get too old and doddery to work for it. I warned you, this ain't rocket science. How can I not lose my money? There are 2 ways not to lose money. Don't spend it, and don't lose it in bad investments. Let's double click. 1. To not spend your money. First, always pay yourself first. If you're not in debt, set aside 10% of your income before anything else, and live on the 90% that's left. If you are in debt, set aside 10% of your income before anything else. Repay your creditors with 20%, and live on the 70% that's left. Second, never live beyond your means. Make a list of all your outgoing expenses. Think very carefully about what's strictly necessary and what's just a luxury. Cut back on things you can live without, and be very wary of developing expensive habits. 2. To not lose your money in bad investments. There are a handful of common traps you should avoid. Don't get into debt. Don't help people in ways that mean you take on their financial burdens. Don't lend money to others without taking some guarantee of repayment. Don't forget to protect your income and assets with diversification and insurance. Don't invest in things you don't fully understand. Don't get sucked into get-rich-quick schemes, and don't put your money in investments which don't pay out dividends, i.e., cash. If you can avoid spending all your money and losing it in bad investments, your savings should be growing nicely. In which case, it's time to start thinking about, how can I make money multiply? There are 4 ways to make money multiply. First, you should work hard. Hard work doesn't just help you acquire money, it also attracts good people and good opportunities. Second, you should surround yourself with people who want, understand, and make lots of money. Get peer pressure working in your favor. Third, you should only seek financial advice from and invest your money with the very best experts in the field. Don't take advice from your family, friends, or colleagues. Finally, you should stick to the plan. Don't stop acquiring money. Don't spend money on needless expenses. Don't lose money on silly investments. Don't underestimate the power of compounding. Trust what you know, not what you see. Let time take care of the rest. Next steps. And that's it. The sum total of The Richest Man in Babylon's wisdom. If you're still interested in reading the original, go grab a copy of the book. Or for more reading, you might enjoy Tao's list of the 35 best books on money. And in the meantime, here are Claeson's original Cures for a Lean Purse, Laws of Gold, and a handful of quotes from the book. Bonus, the 7 Cures for a Lean Purse. Start thy purse to fattening, save 10% of your annual income. Control thy expenditures, don't spend more than you need to. Make thy gold multiply, invest wisely and compound your investments. Guard thy treasures from loss, be cautious. Understand your investments. Avoid things that sound too good or quick to be true. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment, own your home. Note, this goes against the advice of more modern writers on personal finance like Robert Kiyosaki. Ensure a future income, set up a pension. Buy life insurance. Improve thy ability to earn, keep developing your ability to earn and invest wisely. Bonus, the 5 Laws of Gold. Save 10% of your income. Gold cometh gladly and in increasing quantity to any man who will put by not less than 1/10 of his earnings to create an estate for his future and that of his family. Put money to work. Gold laboureth diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds for it profitable employment, multiplying even as the flocks of the field. Be patient and take the long-term view. Gold clingeth to the protection of the cautious owner who invests it under the advice of men wise in its handling. Invest only in what you understand. Gold slippeth away from the man who invests it in businesses or purposes with which he is not familiar or which are not approved by those skilled in its keep. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Gold flees the man who would force it to impossible earnings or who followeth the alluring advice of tricksters and schemers or who trusts it to his own inexperience and romantic desires and investment. The richest man in Babylon. Contents. The richest man in Babylon has 24 main, mini, chapters. Foreword. An historical sketch of Babylon. The man who desired gold. The richest man in Babylon. 7 cures for a lean purse. The first cure. The second cure. The third cure. The fourth cure. The fifth cure. The sixth cure. The seventh cure. Meet the goddess of good luck. The 5 laws of gold. The 5 laws of gold. The first law of gold. The second law of gold. The third law of gold. The fourth law of gold. The fifth law of gold. The gold lender of Babylon. The walls of Babylon. The camel trader of Babylon. The clay tablets from Babylon. The luckiest man in Babylon. Best the richest man in Babylon quotes. These the richest man in Babylon quotes come from the Art of Living's ever-growing central library of thoughts, anecdotes, notes, and inspirational quotes. Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts, our thinking can be no wiser than our understanding. Best the richest man in Babylon quotes, our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts, our thinking can be no wiser than our understanding. Better a little caution than a great regret. Preceding accomplishment must be desire. Thy desires must be strong and definite. George S. Clason, The Richest Man in Babylon. Best the richest man in Babylon quotes, preceding accomplishment must be desire. Thy desires must be strong and definite. Good luck can be enticed by accepting opportunity. It costs nothing to ask wise advice from a good friend. Men of action are favored by the goddess of good luck. Advice is one thing that is freely given away, but watch that you only take what is worth having. If you desire to help thy friend, do so in a way that will not bring thy friend's burdens upon thyself. Willpower is but the unflinching purpose to carry the task you set for yourself to fulfillment. Wealth, like a tree, grows from a tiny seed. The first copper you save is the seed from which your tree of wealth shall grow. The sooner you plant that seed, the sooner shall the tree grow. And the more faithfully you nourish and water that tree with consistent savings, the sooner may you bask in contentment beneath its shade. George S. Clason, The Richest Man in Babylon.